mighty northerner, dog diddle dunglicker.
Thank you, bot, but no. Here we are, back again. In the beautiful Tucson village of Francoyart, or Francolart, or I don't know how we're pronouncing double L's in Nilfgaardian. Yes, so at the end of the last part we chatted to Regis about what he wants us to do, and it turns out we need to go and find a spotted white and get its saliva for a potion, which is all well and good. I absolutely will do that in a minute. First I'm gonna very quickly run through my alchemy, because I feel like I've been picking up some bits and bobs that I can potentially make that I had not made. What have we got? Okay, maybe not. So I can make dyes. Can I just use the dyes on my armor as it currently stands? Or does it need to be master crafted before I can do that? Grey armor dye. Oh, I can. Boots. Huh. And I've got more than one. Turquoise. That's hideous. I love it. Purple. Also hideous. Wow, spectacular. Well, black. For maximum edgelord. Okay. Intriguing. Right, first things first, I'm actually going to head back to my house, see what has happened in terms of the renovations that we have achieved. What does it say about spotted? No, spotted whites? No. They're not vampires. Just assumed they would be in... What's my quest log say? Read the bestiary. Yeah, I'm reading the bestiary. I haven't got a bestiary entry. It's not helpful. They should be spectres. Shouldn't they? Ugh. No, they're necrophages? Oh, they're necrophages. Fair enough. Stay calm and leave them alone. Good. Subspecies of white which drove to extinction, larger than their unspotted kin. Blotches and effusions. Lovely. Derelict cemeteries, empty wildernesses. Took time occasionally living in abandoned human domiciles. Creating brews from their own emissions. Disgusting. Slip into a state of lethargy, which makes them easy targets in colder months. Erden sign, okay. Igni, also good. Necrophage oil. Well, that's all very basic. Good.
A high and mighty.
What's going on there?
What is going on there? I don't know. Peasants do sometimes just like flip out, don't they? Anyway, I'm looking for the signpost because I would like to get back to my house. And admire the changes that we have managed so far. Good.
Don't crowd around.
Looking in the wrong direction.
Oh! Oh!
It's a fancy house. Is this house fancier than everybody else's? Or... No? Just set on the hill. Makes it look nicer. Away. Roasted ham. Get you. I do love it though. Wouldn't it be great to have a little Eve's room like this? So cute. So aesthetically pleasing. It is just somebody's house, it's not a bar or anything.
If I trust a woman, remember that.
Thanks, mate. Oh dear. Yeah. Must must be said, the one major downside of this whole game is it's just so casually sexist all the time.
Oh. They say the Duchess come back.
Right. Back to Corvo Bianco. Hopefully I can dump a bunch of stuff into my stash so I don't have to carry it around. That will definitely help. And now it's night time, so we still can't admire the house because, for whatever reason, it's just always night when I go. But, okay, important things. I now have installed an armor bench and grindstone, which is definitely useful. Extremely useful. Where is my man Barnabas Basil? Can I make him do more stuff to the house? Here he is. What else can we do?
Renovations coming along all right?
Wonderfully. The furnishings you last had me order have arrived.
Yes, what else can we do?
Starting to really like this place. Maybe we should keep going, refurbish some more. What do you think, BB?
I agree.
BB.
Yet I would urge you to hold off on further construction until the ongoing work is done. Juggling can be a challenging art. It's best not to undertake too much at once.
Alright, fair enough. So we have to wait
Thanks.
till
Gotta get back to my
the
business now.
other renovations,
See you
which
soon.
is, I think, painting the exterior. That's the other thing we're waiting for to have finished. Where is my stash box? Is it upstairs? No, it is not. Excuse me, game. Plus. Yeah, it's here. Let's jump on the bed. So I have absolutely no idea what I did with the painting of Hierarch Hemmelfart. Too much shit. Look at all of this. Incredible. Right, okay. Stash. These. I wish you could tag things for, like, you know, like, or put them into a special tab that is where you sell stuff, you know, like, make a note to yourself that this is for getting rid of versus not getting rid of, because I'm trying to remember what I was thinking of. It's very annoying. So a whole load of ducal armor which can all go in the bin. Got any nice swords that I want to keep? Oh yeah, the caretaker's spade can go in the stash, as can Headhunter, I think. Did I put Iris in the stash as well? Is this Iris? Yeah, Iris is ludicrously powerful, but it also backfires on you, which I hate enough that I do not want it around. Basically all of these swords are bad, so I should find somebody I can sell them to. And I have so much just junk. Good. Alright, let's put some, like, old quest items that I actually want to, like, keep or display or something. What's that magic trinket? Magic trinket from Yennefer. Huh. I don't remember what that was, but it's from Yennefer, so I'm keeping it. Oh yeah, and all of, like, Iris's random teapots and stuff. Let's put her sketchbook in. The others can probably be sold. Don't know if I'll need the centipede albumin, but may as well keep that too. Mostly because I can't imagine that anybody would want to sell it. But, like, buy it from me. Okay, I think the rest of it is all just Nilfgaardian Special Forces insignia, and then the Redanian Special Forces insignia that I picked up on. No, just one. For sentiment reasons. Okay. Rude. really, really need to sell all of this junk. Oh my god. Did I read this? What is that? There's a note that says it hasn't been read. I'm intrigued. Bum, 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 bum. No, I think in fact it can't be read. It's not a readable item. Fascinating. Great, good, okay. Don't know if I'm gonna, like, what items I need to get the little trophy stands and stuff. Mysterious. Anyway, so they're doing all this work on the outside of the place. Can I climb up the scaffolding? Because that would be fun. Actually, don't know if you can really get around the side of the building. I've not been around here. Can I get up there? Come on, girl. Hell yeah! Ha 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 ha! Beautiful. I am the king of my own castle. There's nothing up here. It's so sad. I was really hoping there would just be like one little box of something very ordinary. Good. Barrel roll off the roof. Oh dear. Okay. So if we want to actually get on with doing Regis' quest, we're going to need to head from here all the way down here. And I'm enormously tempted instead to ride north from here, go and visit whatever this is, and then sort of, you know, come round this way and explore a bit of the wilderness. I mean, not that it's necessarily wilderness, maybe it will actually be lovely and inhabited and very pleasant, but my point is, I'm going to go north
Roach.
rather than south. Just to confuse everything. No, Roach doesn't want to go through the vineyard. Fine, we'll stick to the road, don't be a fussball. Go the right way. I think I went the right way, didn't I? Amazing. What's over this side? Huh. Of course, there's this whole, like, urban area. I mean, urban. Like, several villages or whatever. But no, that was not the way I was aiming. Yeah, I went across the wrong bridge.
Come on.
Here we go. Oh yeah, I've got to remember that the bridge leading to the cockatrice has got this little archway over it that does help, making it a bit of a landmark.
Where are you skittering off to, Silvermane?
Love that they call me Silvermane, that's so funny. You should call me Snowmane, like Theoden's horse in Lord of the Rings. Excuse me, lads. Arr, indeed. Love that the light from their torches doesn't load in until you're quite close. Not very realistic. Supposedly in, like, you know, times before urban lights or whatever, you could see a candle on a hill 20 miles away. Supposedly, anyway. Duntin Castle. Amazing. No idea who lives here.
Halt! No passage. Sir Roderick does not wish to see any guests.
Alright, fair enough. Well, sooner or later, imagine that we will have reason to speak to Sir Roderick. Intriguing. Okay, let's go to this village next. Let's head sort of southeast. Love just the mountain looming, so good. Oh, vineyard infestation. Hell yeah. I mean, I think that I should really be helping people with, like, rival vineyards with their infestations, but, you know, whatever. New status. Oh no, that's just saying that I have a mutation active, isn't it? Okay, where's the actual nest? Nest. Do I need to burn
Kicking
away
more breeding ground. Gotta destroy it if they're to disappear for good.
I mean, the poor Kikimors, they just live here. They can't help that. But anyway. Back to the road. Where's Rochi gone? Darling. Wrong button. Playing too much Dishonored. Oh god. Slow. There we go. Weird warehouse with a guy with a sword. Hi, sword guy.
You can't pull one over on me, Witcher. I can see you're a killer.
I mean, yeah, that is kind of like the whole deal, isn't it? But you know, what are they up to?
Is it not evident I'm busy?
I mean, not particularly.
I thank you for the
Aha!
rescue. You're one
it's
fine fellow, Witcher.
Another.
Keep
Oh, okay,
calm.
that was the guy.
Not the rules.
There was a guy who actually wanted to, like, get my attention to get rid of those Kikimors, and I didn't even notice him. I just killed him. All good. Yeah, if I head to the next crossroads and then go east, I think.
Faster.
Well, I mean, it's kind of south, really, but anyway. This way. Is it this way? Towards the village? Probably is. No? Oh, well. Yes. I think I'm going to go this way. And come back to that other settlement. Oh, going into the dark foresty bit. Too spooky. Somewhere around here. Okay, not quite as around here as I actually put the marker on. Good job, mate. Okay, little fence posts. That's a good sign that there's like habitation. Aha! Oh, it's a quarry. The Champ de Désolé. Oh dear. The desolate fields. Up my armor very quickly, and then I'm going to meditate so that we're doing this in the daytime and not time because I cannot see what I'm doing. That's better. Alright, so we're on an overlook looking down into the quarry. Nice, nice. Wonder what they quarry. I mean, stone.
What the hell happened here?
Witcher or not, you've still to bust your bum.
Excuse you. What the hell did happen here? Does anybody want
What's
to
up, Kitty Ice?
tell me?
Come evening, I'm off to the bells, quick as a flash. Those girls can't
Anybody
wait to
got
see.
any
Come evening, I'm
opinions?
off to the bells, quick as a
Nope.
flash.
Nope.
Those girls can't wait to see.
Okay, so we can just sort of bridge with all the workers hang out on.
Witcher
There's
or not,
beasties
you've
down
still
there.
to bust your bum.
I hear beasties. I see them on my... Ghouls? Yeah. A lot of dead people. What's their notice board? Ow. Should probably deal with the alcohol first, but I didn't. It's cheating. Also, it's doing the thing where it does its little swings. Okay, ghoul's dead. Now we can have a proper investigate. What on earth is happening here? Okay, well there's a notice board. Has the notice board got a notice that says, ah, ghouls arrived? Okay, Filbert Fourfingers and his hands, which I guess is like a bandit gang, I think, taken over the ruins of the castle on Montcrane. Okay, good. Birthday party, that is not relevant. Astute practitioner of the oldest profession, good. Nightly expedition to Castle Dacia. The dreaded exterminator has made it his home. Intriguing. Henkel the bearded knight-errant, great name. Forest lovers beware. There are things. Wolves, big as mules and fierce as if gripped by hydrophobia and albatross, so rabid wolves in Bleasure Forest, good. Mysterious plummeting cattle. You what? Cattle falling out of the sky. Is that what's going on here? Cattle falling out of the sky. Alright. I mean, that would make sense. There is a dead cow here who has landed on someone.
Need to ask around. Locals might know something more.
Alright. Cows falling out of the sky. I love it. It's just stupid enough to pique my interest. Where is the quarry foreman? Is he... Ah, he's out on the road. Or, wait a second, not quite the road. If we go around back here, I did not notice this little route. Also, what is this? Giant hand. Did they dig it out of the ground or have they carved it? Because if they dug it out of the ground, that is just upsetting.
We export blades to Mekina, Ebbing, Nasser, even Zerikania.
Even Zerikania, my dude. Also, this guy's a blacksmith.
Look like a quarryman to
Are
me.
you also the
That
foreman?
stand in the way of our doing business?
No. It merely means I doubt you'll find anything of use here. I mainly stock goods for the men at the quarry. Hammers, spikes, hand cream. But if you want a glance,
cream.
feel free. I shan't stop you.
Okay, you are... I thought...
You always this personable? Or do you just get up on the wrong side of the bed this morning?
I just want to
Put up on
talk,
the
girl.
right side. I always do. My left leg's been lame ever since my accident. I worked here once, see? Breaking stone. Until a part of a rock face fell away and crushed my foot.
That's not great.
Sorry. Feel foolish now.
Not to worry. Such things are commonplace here, part of the job. Every now and then someone breaks something, twists an ankle, or their neck.
Good, good. Okay, so you are not the person I need to talk to for this quest. Which I could have told if I had looked at my map more closely. It's fine. So I think he's on this next level down. Aha! Aha! Here he is. Guy with exclamation mark.
What the golly blasting devils are you doing, men? What plague? An unfortunate turn of offense, that's all. Get back to chiseling. If we don't deliver that head on time, the infestor will twist my plums off.
Nope, they are not.
Is
they
that
are on
what
strike.
you tell Emil's widow? That a cow crushed him and it was an accident? This, sir, is a grave matter. It requires a specialist, some mage or warlock.
What happened here?
Major Warlock at your service.
It's that witcher who's come to town. Maybe he can do something. An exorcism or the like. We should ask how much coin he'll want.
Saw your notice. Got a problem with a cow? Fear a plague, is that it?
No, the cow. The cow fell from the
And
sky.
a horrid one at that. We've irked the gods something true, we have. In Zeracania, they've sent a plague of locusts, then of frogs. With us, they skipped right to raining cows down on us.
Mood.
Enough! Enough! No need to so panic. Come, Master Witcher, I shall divulge to you the matter at hand.
Yes, please tell me. What the hell is going on?
Yes, an unfortunate matter indeed. To be crushed by a cow. A true shame, Emil. He was a good worker. I told them at once there had to be a simple explanation. But that lot, no. Right away they started in screaming, "Plague!" Demanding higher wages for hardship. Poor working conditions, you see? They'll ruin the plotters.
My job is to figure out why a cow fell from the sky. That it?
That too. The thing is, since none bothered to clear the cow corpse, some filths overrun the other pit. We fear to venture there.
Yeah, I already dealt with the ghouls, unless they're
Not
going to respawn
surprised.
because we had this.
Cow? Where'd it come from? What kind was it?
Why, the ordinary spotted kind. Nothing unusual. Its corpse rots in the other pit, sends out its stench, and Emil lies right beneath it. Will you tend to the matter, take on the contract?
Yes. Okay, what are you doing?
What exactly is going on here?
I mean, they're quarrying,
Construction of a statue of the prophet Flepiota. We're carving it. Not
Thank
all
God.
at once, that is, but
They
piece by
did
piece. A
cut the
pious
hand out
infestus
instead
revived the
of, like-
project after years of neglect. He's engaged all nearby quarries in its completion. And we would be on schedule were it not for the incident. Please, Master, will you look into it?
Yeah, absolutely.
Need
Good.
to know more about this
I thought it
accident.
was like,
Anyone actually see what happened?
there's a
No,
really creepy...
but sounds there were. Osterv had just gone to see how Emil was getting along when suddenly we heard an ear-botching boom. Moments later, something smashed into one of the cranes.
I mean, it sounds
Doubt
like
it
a
was the
portal
cow that hit the
accident.
crane.
Probably true. At any rate, come morn, we ventured out to sea, but the vermin drove us off. With that, all work came to a halt. Has remained so since. Master, tarry no longer, please. Will you take on the matter?
Yes, I already said yes.
Fine, I'll look into it. Might be a botched portal, but I doubt it.
Lapiota reward you with progeny aplenty.
Thanks.
I shall keep an eye out for your return.
Progeny of plenty indeed. Yeah, no, I was just, it reminded me of, the hand, I mean. There's a sort of background detail in Dragon Age Inquisition that, like, there's this absolutely, like, massive statue of a hand that has clearly come off a massive statue of a person. That is, like, and nobody knows who carved it, where it came from, or anything. And, like, chances are it just, like, fell out of the Fade, which is the realm of dreams. So, you know, it's sort of... yeah, it's dead creepy. And it doesn't do anything, you know, it's not a quest item or anything, it's just there as a background unsettling thing. So, I'm very glad that they did actually carve this hand, and it's not just an inexplicable hand. Okay, the other pit. Back to the cow. I hope the ghouls haven't respawned. They have not. Good. The crows returned, though. Okay, what the hell is happening? It is a cow. It's a cow sitting on a man. The man is dead. The cow is dead.
Must be Emil. Workers mentioned him. Poor guy. Unlucky as all hell. Right. Now where do I start?
Okay. What happened to the worker? I mean, he was crushed by a cow.
By something heavy. Skull base is cracked. Fresh tooth marks. Necrophages. But they got to him after his death. Won't learn anything else from the body.
Yeah, I feel like Emil is not the issue here. Like, the cow landed on him. That's fine. But where did the cow come from?
Tissues crushed in places. Must have fallen from quite a height.
Poor cow. Was it alive?
Gut sliced open. Not much blood, so it happened after death. Heart had already stopped pumping. Tooth marks. Small ones, though. So necrophages left him clearly. Sure sniffed out their feast fast.
They do that, though.
Deep claw wounds. Spread between talons indicates a draconid. A wyvern, probably. But these wounds weren't the cause of death.
What was the cause of death?
Got it. All clear now. Cow died when it fell from a great height. Draconid must have dropped it. A youngster probably trying to get the cow back to its nest, but it proved too heavy.
So the cow was alive.
Emil's bad luck to be standing right underneath.
With wyvern claw injuries, but not cause of death.
And then there's the crane.
Dropped. So the cow didn't hit the crane. Obviously, the cow just shot straight down from the sky. What hit the crane? Did the wyvern hit the crane? That would be unfortunate. What am I looking at here? What am I supposed to be looking at? I'm not sure how I meant to access the bit that I'm... Can I climb over all of this lot? Maybe? Come on, girl. There we go. Hop. Hop again. Upsy daisies. There we go. Alright, what are we looking at? Is that blood? Something.
Blood. Draconid must have hit it pretty hard. Dropped the cow, then probably tried to steady its flight. Got hurt in the process. Good. Should be simple to track down.
Oh, poor thing. It just crashed into the thingy after it was so surprised that it dropped its cow. I don't want to have to kill it. It just wanted to eat.
Blood, barely perceptible. I'm on the right track.
It just wanted to eat a cow. Why should it not eat a cow? Cows are what they eat. Should get a game like this, but from the monster's point of view, where you just have to, like, you know, get cows and sheep and, I don't know, horses and maybe people's pet dogs or whatever from just, like, a village or whatever, and then avoid being killed by monster hunters.
Started bleeding heavily. Wound was more serious than I thought, looks like.
Okay. Did it die? Bleeding quite heavily. Made it to the stream. Is it still flying? Oh yeah, I hear it. Might even be stuck on the ground.
like sabotage. It must have attacked the local distillery. Bastard.
Oh no. Was it? Oh no. Wait. Was the wyvern drunk? And that's why it dropped his cow and then flew badly? That's so sad. Stop it, please. Ow, bloody hell. Oh, my sword is broken. That would not help. Did one of you, like, plan on doing your little pop attack and then just stop doing that? I hate rock fiends. So do their stupid exploding attack. Like that. Ugh. Evil. Okay, so. Ah, cherry cordial! Amazing!
Landed on the roof of the distillery. Raised a ruckus, made a mess, then moved on.
No? Okay. Oh, okay, so it hit the distillery after it had been injured. That makes as much sense, I guess. Bootlegger's notes? Hell yeah. Whole San Chateau Valley is overrated. The wine... Esther called it Eta. Oh, it's so funny. Okay. Anyway, so... wine is bad, and this guy got kicked out of court because he badmouthed the wine. He was the ducal taster, and now he is not. And now he is mixing vodka and stuff. Well, I'm guessing vodka. There's a lot of potatoes. In a shed. In the middle of nowhere. Good. Fantastic. So I hit
Paw prints. Crawled through here. Clearly too tired to fly.
Oh no. What makes me kill this thing after all of this sad... Oh, I see the little feet prints. Oh, it's so sad. I hope it's already dead when I get to it, because if I have to kill it after all this, I'm going to be really upset.
Was in a bad way. Barely crawling. Second Draconid landed here. A larger one. Waited for the smaller one to heal. Then they flew off together. Should be easy to track. Smaller one was still bleeding, luckily.
Okay. Apparently they can heal really fast. Good job they can heal. And then they flew away. And they're buddies. And now I've got to kill two of them.
Flew off together. Probably bound for their nest.
This is the worst. Oh, they killed a cow on the road.
Another cow. Been here longer, this one. Lots. What do we got here? Burn marks? No wyvern made these. Slizzards. Gotta be.
Slizzards.
Only they breathe fire. Clearly feel safe here.
Okay, interesting. So, fire-breathing dragon ladies. What have we got? Slizzards. Okay, slightly less endearing. Slizzards often mistaken for wyverns with forked tails, but they are nasty, terribly dangerous things. Because, yeah, they breathe fire. And they're venomous. Good. Smaller than dragons. But bad. Okay, good. This might be a fun fight. Please give me an autosave. Please.
Trail
Please.
ends here. Nest's up there. I bet the farm on it.
Oh yeah, the fact that they're flying around would be the obvious clue there. Okay, well I'm definitely going to need to heal up my sword if we're going to go do this. Where are my repair kits? Okay, now we want draconid oil. Oh my god, it would help if I was in the right tab. There it is. I'm also going to put armor piercing rune on my sword because I actually don't have one. Got a bigger one. It's a 20. I got a 30. And there it is. Greater armor piercing. Chance to freeze almost certainly does not trigger against most monsters. They usually. Let's go with adrenaline points. Okay, and I'm gonna save because this might be a tough fight. Did it say dimeritium isn't gonna work, or...? No, it's grape shot that it was recommending. Gotcha. Like the music. It's very ominous. It's Dancing Star. Kind of surprised that this rock is in any way worth quarrying. Just looks like limestone to me. Like shitty limestone.
So was Mommy allowed to?
Oh, you see, that's just so mean. Eat roasted. So this is the fun. Oh good, okay, so this is where the gripping gear is. I'm slightly busy with the whole fight right now, actually, thank you game, but you know. Okay, that's the younger one down. I think that's made Mum really cross. Or is that the other way around? Can't tell. I'm the worst person. Are they blind? They don't seem to have eyes.
High time I collected a trophy. Rest of the eggs haven't hatched yet. Need to burn the whole nest.
Okay, so the younger one was the one who fetched the cow, dropped the cow, and then Mum came along and was like, son, what have you done? This is a trophy. Snick. And yep, there's its head just attached to Roach because that's how we roll. So where are the eggs? Oh, they're spotty! I'm the worst person in the world. Oh my god.
That'll do it.
Ugh. Actually the most mean. Oh dear. Anyway, given that we're here, let's do the explore the ruins of Fort Usar. Apparently it's a place of power downstairs. That is nice. Whole load of random loot. I don't think that Slizzard's brought that here, to be honest, but you never know. Capable of carrying whole cows. cucumber. Amazing. Alright, so this is not really an interior, it's just, ooh, formula for green armor dye. Nice, nice. I think I have some green dye, but I didn't have the recipe for making any more green dye. I love the inclusion of brick walls amongst the stone walls. It's good. It's a lot like some sort of like late first millennium churches that reuse like Roman brick and stuff. It's very neat. Okay, so I'm guessing we need to go through the little cave entrance that I see marked on my map over there. So what's that? Okay, it was a mushroom. It's just burning eggs. I'm the worst. Okay, I probably should not just drop down the hill, but you know, parkour, baby. Cave entrance. Cave. I am not seeing this alleged cave entrance. Aha! Yes, I am. Nailed it.
Medallion's humming. Place of power. It's gotta be.
Hell yeah. Okay, just the place of power in here. Oh, it's an igny one. Nice. Nothing hidden back here. Okay, cool. I think there's another... It looks on the map like there are two cave entrances symbols, like, stuck on top of each other. Oh! Ow, bloody hell. I thought I could slide down that hill there. I should just know not to by this point. Absolute nuisance. Come on, load. Okay, so just after having got the trophy. Good. Right, let's get rid of the nest. Because murdering endangered creatures is the thing that we do. I set myself on fire. I probably deserve it, to be honest. This formula. There was nothing else here, was there? I mean, I've not worked out how to get into wherever it is that the thing is. Like, I do not see an obvious, like, this is a chest with Witcher gear in. Which is usually a certain type of chest model, you know? It doesn't look like there's anywhere to go up. So my assumption is that there is a down that I've yet to find. Unless it's just right freaking here. Okay, cool. Augustus Fiera. Good name. Which I summoned, reached Usar 12th of September. Okay, I didn't think they had the normal months, but somebody did not, like, check what they do call the normal months. I don't know. Could easily be mistaken for a normal man. Incredible. Ah, Jerome. That's the same name as the guy the professor who did the mutations' son. Paid in advance. Ah. Oh, it was a trap. No, he paid in advance. The professor paid. Certain Moreau, a mage. Jerome heard the mage's name. He went pale, then flew into a rage. Gonna give the bastard a piece of his mind, and he never did. Disappeared. And Moreau put him in a cage and experimented on him. Well, we can go and find out. What a bastard. We know that, yeah, he... Right, let's get to the place of power without throwing myself off the cliff this time. Yeah, so he put his son in a cage and experimented on him to try and turn him into not a Witcher anymore. And it didn't work. Everything he did just made him a better Witcher. That is interesting. Yeah, I had not realised that Jerome was like an adult and fully witchery Witcher who had not had contact with his father.
Place of power.
Kind of just assumed
draw
that
from
he
it.
stole back like a teenager or something, but clearly not. Clearly Jerome was the sort of sensible grown-up Witcher who was perfectly capable of taking on, you know, like a dragon or whatever it was that was at Montcrain. There we go. Right. Fell down the cliff without killing myself this time. All is well. Fantastic. I should also look and see what the Slizzard trophy actually does. So whether I want to keep it equipped or not. Let's have a look-sees. Also, these are the old ones, aren't they? I must remember to sell those. Okay, oh, it automatically equipped itself. Of course it did. Always does that. 10% chance to dismember. That's nice, though, that it actually says trophy from this lizard that dropped cows on our Ordezo, because the others, like, I don't remember which one did what. Anyway, I'm putting the King of the Swineherd back in because extra gold is much more important, because the amount of money I'm going to need to pay to have my vineyard upgraded
Faster.
is potentially enormous. Okay, so where is Montcrain? Yeah, it's not so very far away. That's interesting. Okay, so I am going to head back down the valley. This is the way we came as we were chasing this lizard's trail. We came out of the quarry here, down here, and then up here. So yeah, gonna ignore all of that, head down the valley to... yeah, I want to get to this bridge here, I guess. So yeah, down the valley and then up to this crossroads. Bridge is going to be okay with us going down the valley. She's
Go.
I know, Hill's a bad babe, I know. There we go. Wasn't so hard. Of course, not that there's any point in my collecting Griffin gear, because I do not have the previous level of Griffin gear that is required to make the next level of Griffin gear, but you know. The point is, the quests are fun. It's so pretty. We keep going this way, I think. Oh, hello.
How you like that silver?
That's what, like what? Oh! Ah! It's a centipede! God, I hate these guys. landscape. Where did the other one die? Over here. They're cool looking though, aren't they? I mean, I love centipedes in real life. I think they are very badass. And just so many legs. Could never go wrong with that many legs. Alright, what is this little compound? Looks like a, you know, I mean, this was a real world game rather than a fantasy world game. I think it was a church, but it is not. Ah, Kasadachi, this was the one that I read the note about the outlaw who killed everyone here or something.
Vengeance will be mine.
Oh! Ghostly Knight? Oh no. Ghostly Knight who is 10 levels higher than me, and the game is warning is a very dangerous enemy. Okay, okay. Well, this isn't great. Ghosts. Ghosts, ghosts, ghosts. What do I do here? I do not like that greatsword, and I also do not like the fact we're having this fight in very close quarters.
Our deeds in light ring out through all eternity.
Uh-huh. Bloody hell. I just blew myself up. I did a little bit. It's all good. Okay, it doesn't look like Eden is having any effect, which is really annoying because that's usually what I would use against a ghost.
Vengeance will be mine, in this length or in that to come.
Oh, he's got a Roman name. Well, that's fascinating. I wonder how ancient he is. Like... Okay, Axie's working nicely.
Vengeance will be mine, in this length or in that to come.
What's he want vengeance for? Stuck on the fence. Geralt! You wanna come over here, mate? Also, I need more Spectorial on my sword. I hope we find out who this guy is and why he's so angry, because I'm curious now. It's fine. The decoctions that I drank. One thing is anything that uses stamina, which is my heavy attacks and my science, get vitality back, and anything, and the longer the fight goes on, the faster my stamina regenerates, basically, so I can use my signs more and more frequently, and every time I do, I'm getting health back. So, really good combo. So it doesn't even matter if it hits me. It's big hits a couple of times.
Our deeds in life ring out through all eternity.
Oh, I'm stuck on the fence. Geralt, please. Do you want to come over here a bit, mate? Yeah, that's good.
Vengeance will be mine, in this life or in death to come.
Ow.
I am Maximus Nonius Macrinus.
I don't remember if that stagger is like a normal effect of Axie, or if it's because it's particularly effective in this guy that I'm getting that stagger. Well, hey! Well, that was fun. He dropped a sword. Can I have a sword? Doesn't look like it. That's a shame. Okay, most of these interiors seem to be locked. Yes, I know there's a hidden treasure sign on my map. I am getting to it. Aha! This is not locked. Oh yes it is. Never mind. Womp womp. Okay. Ah, here we go. Two-Soul Knight Tawny armor. But more importantly... Aha! Yes, Philibert is the name of this outlaw that we read about. A Vandergilder. I don't know what that is. So he's a killer, enjoys, he was a knight, and then he's a brigand, and all that good stuff. Maximus Macrinus was the guy who lived in this estate. They killed his small child. Ah, there's a hidden vault with a candlestick lever. Good. And then they killed the wife after having raped her a lot. Nice. And then they killed Macrinus, and he is the angry ghost. Yeah. Nice. And Philibert was really pleased. Good. News of the treasure quickly spread, and yeah, that didn't work. Okay. Find the stash. Also, well, yes, this gets the little red skull of this quest is too hard for you, but I have already dealt with Macrinus the Angry Ghost, so I think I can probably get to the treasure without any further incident. I hope so, anyway. So we're looking for a candlestick that I can pull to make some secret door open. I'm guessing it's not literally that candles. No? Oh, okay. Did I walk past some stairs and not pay attention? Oh yeah, it's a ladder. Okay. I mean, I feel like this is the wrong direction that we should be going down, but you know. There we go. Dun 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 dun! Aha! Very cute secret. Aha! Diagrams so I can do a bunch of things. Wow, nice. And his journal. Philibert von Witten has returned. He's gathered a group of, fellow Souse Noggers. Fantastic. The son of a knight has become a brigand. What an outrage. Huh. Oh wow, okay, so Maximus once spared Philibet's life. For whatever. And clearly he took that as an insult to his pride or whatever and decided to have revenge. What a numpty. Okay, fantastic. Right, now we head to this little question mark and then we will finally get on to doing what we're supposed to be doing. Which is, you know, dealing with the vampire menace. Also, I'm sitting on level up points. I should probably use those. I should probably even use those to unlock more mutations with a new mutation system. Ooh. I'm really not sure, like, how it works and what best is going to synergize with my build, but, you know, we'll work it out.
Hey there.
What's this little tower? Is this just like a broken tower? Looks really round on the map, but it's not round in... weird. Also, yeah. There's a little bit of village here that I put my marker on. Docks. Abandoned site. Ah, okay, so if I deal with whatever's here... looks like bandits, actually. Will become... and again, level 44 bandits are looking to slip back. Wow, that armor was higher level than I can wear. It's heavy though, I don't use heavy armor.
Spells! He's casting spells!
He is indeed casting spells. No you. Ow, bloody hell. If I die to these bandits, I'm really annoyed. Might do concoctions for them. No, they haven't. They're just...
Pack her up!
How's about no? I'd really like it if my signs could, you know, my stamina could regen a bit. Like it was in the last one! Bloody hell! In the last fight, I had so much stamina regen happening. And this, I just, ugh, blah. Should do some like horrible forfeits every time I die. That would probably make me be less silly. Just look at cute cat pictures on Twitter while it's loading. Amazing. I don't even know where we're going to be when we reload. Please let it just be when we unlocked the candlestick, or maybe even after that. That would be great. Nope. Okay, it's the end of the fight. That's could be worse. So at least now I know where I'm looking. Cards, I can just scoot in here, grab the stuff, and then this time I will not try and liberate the docks. I will leave that for another occasion. So I can just loot the stuff before the animation. What's an absolute bastard, though? I definitely want to deal with him at some point if I can find out where his
Run, Roach.
bandit gang's hanging out at the moment. I'm sure I did read that in one of my notes, but I've forgotten which one. Kajafu, let us head this way and completely ignore the bandits over there, because clearly their potions are too strong for me, traveller. Woodland. There we go. Good job, Rich. It's definitely something down there, but I'm not going to worry about it until it decides to jump out at me. Adorable little bridge there. That's so cute. Okay, so there's some sign of habitation over there. We are just carrying on down this forest road until we reach the spot. Yeah, sounds like bugs in the woods, which is not surprising. Also, just ignore the faint green toxicity of me poisoning myself. I'm only at like 50%, honestly. I really don't think that the overlay should kick in until you're at like 80%. It's just annoying otherwise. Lots of wolves in the woods as well.
What
Ooh,
now, you piece of filth?
Nearly rolled off the way. What's the other one? Excuse me, there were definitely two. No, maybe not. Pretty good, Roachy, it's fine.
That's it, Roach.
Hello, okay.
Our guests. Never a good omen.
Huh. Interesting. Have I stumbled on something entirely different at this point? Oh, I have. Oh, no, I haven't. I am where I'm supposed to be for the quest. Intriguing. So what's a bar guest with it's at home? Spectral dog of some variety? Yeah. Shun sin, renounce foul deeds. Okay. Committing particularly rotten acts will bring the wrath of the gods in the form of barghest, phantom dogs that stalk the roads at night. So, some sequence of tragic events that happened. A curse, a concentration of ill will, moondust, spectral oil, Laxian ill. Makes sense. Just like how you would deal with any other spectre. Oh yeah. Very spooky. Lots of howling. Very hard to tell how many of them it's meant to be. Also, what is going on here? They've hung up ladles. Spoons hanging from the trees to act as a sort of wind chime or something. Is that meant to keep the ghosts away? Because I don't think it worked.
Regis' raven wasn't lying. Spoons all over the place.
Ow. Can you maybe come inside my little circle? Flippin' heck. torch is broken again. Unbelievable. Wish there was a way that you could like improve its durability. Like not only like repair it when it gets damaged, but like mean that it doesn't reduce its damage, you know, condition so quickly. Okay, spoons. So the Raven mentioned the spoons. I had forgotten that the Raven mentioned the spoons.
Get a sense that the spoons are beating out some kind of rhythm, a message, trying to tell me something.
Okay, there's a message in the spoons apparently. Good. Alright. What are the spoons trying to tell us? I have no idea. Don't know if there's a way to find out. We're just gonna keep going. Adorable little, like, this whole estate would be really pretty if it went in, you know, disrepair and covered in spoons and dodgy mist and, you know, spectral dogs and all that. What do we got other than more spoons? I do love my ears very much.
None shall sit and dine with you at your table. No spoon you have shall say to you, never again shall you wish to spy your reflection in the mirror. Sounds like a curse, all right.
It definitely does, doesn't it? Concentration of ill will, indeed. Manifesting the bar guests. It's the same curse over and over again.
Somebody's clearly obsessed. Regis mentioned the place might be cursed. Can't be a coincidence. Need to look around.
So are the spoons symbolic of the fact that no spoon will ever sate you? So like they can't eat? Or are they there for the reflection? Or both? Probably both, to be honest.
What a pigsty. Need to search it thoroughly. Find a way to collect some white saliva.
Alright, yep, spoons everywhere. Little
White's
spoon.
obsessed. Real collector. Thoroughbred.
And the curse is scrawled on every surface. So is the white the victim of the curse? Or is it a manifestation of the curse? Or a side effect of the curse? I don't know. More spoons.
Spoon. Pretty ordinary. Maybe a little old.
I didn't think to ask how long this place has been, you know, spooky and cursed and abandoned and all the good stuff. More spoons.
Spoon's incredible. The craftsmanship. Must have graced a rich man's table.
Love, tell us about every single spoon in this house, please, Carol. And in the oven, a stained diary. Obviously, the best place to keep your diary. Dizzy spells. I'll have to visit a herbalist, though he can't stand witchcraft and sorcery. Dizziness has gone away. No, it's not gone away. More pain. Herbalist gave you some cursed mixture to drink. It's not helping. Looks in the mirror and is lost for words. And yeah, a horrible lady. Started growing hair in uncomfortable places. Weird, good. Able to eat. Not a good spoon. Empty spoons. Nothing. Eat. It hurts. Mirror lies. No arc. Okay. Good. Descent
Poor
into...
girl. Realized she was changing into a monster. Recorded it in her diary. Poignant.
Is it though to write ARG in your diary? I would not necessarily call that poignant. I would call that, yes, just infinite spoons. Gather all the spoons. I wonder who will paint me for the spoons. Alright, painting.
Smashed mirror.
Oh, no
As if
mirror.
Someone couldn't stand to look at themselves. The monster. Journal's author, maybe?
That would be logical. Is she the white? Or is the white something else? Like, I was not expecting the whites to be hairy. You know,
No spoon you have shall sate you. Whatever lives here treated that literally. Still searching for the right spoon.
Ah, yeah, that kind of makes sense, doesn't it? Like, no spoon you have, well, one day she will get the right spoon. It's just one she doesn't have yet.
Another spoon. Yep, just as normal as the last one.
I'm gonna make you look at every spoon, Geralt. Every single spoon. Oh, fancy spoon!
Spoon key. Sophisticated crafting. Tag bears a description. White's a true collector.
Spontaneous profits. Antique spoon key. Christopherson Sons Workshop. It's a Schmeagol Circus. I hate pun names, but I love pun names. Okay, fantastic. The owner of the pheasantry can tell us about the spoon. Good. In case anybody didn't get the joke, Smeagol, as in Gollum in Lord of the Rings, is played by Andy Serkis.
White's obsessed.
Smeagol
Real collector.
Serkis.
Thoroughbred.
Keep looking at all the spoons, please, Geralt. Okay, dead people. Good, get somewhere.
Skeletons. Doubt they came here willingly. This have anything to do with the curse? None shall sit and dine with you at your table. It'd make sense.
Wait, so did she try
No claw
and get
or
them
fang
to
marks.
dine?
Probably choked to death.
On what? On the spoon? Or just...
Broken neck. Indentation in the skull's lateral surface.
Are these her
Smacked in the head
family?
with something heavy. Right arm bit right off. Teeth all knocked out. Somebody tried to force feed him.
Okay, good. This is a weird curse. Decaying letter. What do we got? Master Levasseur. Track outlaws for pay. Any kind of meeting is risky for him afflicted by a curse. Oh yeah, so she got this bounty hunter to find the herbalist who she thinks has cursed her. Marlene de Trastamara. If it turns out my suffering is not the fault of the herbalist, let her go. Because, yep. Then there's the beggar who came by the manor. All I remember is him is that he sold mirrors. I do wonder if that was just Master Mirror. Sort of bullshit that he would do.
Woman's name scratched into this wooden spoon. Romantic.
I mean, I guess. The curse is the same everywhere we look at it, right? We don't need to read it again.
None shall sit and dine with you at your table. No spoon you have shall sate you. Never again shall you wish to spy your reflection.
I mean, it does make more sense that it would be the beggar who sold mirrors than the herbalist who was trying to help. Like, just because the herbalist did a bad job of trying to break the curse does not mean that she was the cause of the curse. Okay. God, these spoons. I keep seeing them out of the corner of my eye and thinking something is, sneaking up on me.
Actually, does seem like a White's lair. Bit atypical, but still. Cauldron should be somewhere around here.
Okay. Yeah, so, like, White's thing is that they
Spoon,
make potions.
Pretty ordinary. Maybe a little
from their
old.
own goo. Ooh. Gold spoon. And some nice wine. So yeah, I think Marlena, the
Another spoon.
cursed lady,
Yep, just as normal as the last one.
like, pretty well off. Like, she's got an estate with wine cellars and was hosting a soiree the night that the beggar arrived.
White's obsessed. Real collector. Thoroughbred. Cauldron I was looking
Here's our
for.
cauldron.
White's not particularly tidy.
Well, I mean, what would be weirder? A monster that was tidy or a monster that is not
Spoon.
tidy? Like,
Pretty ordinary. Maybe a little old.
come on, girl. Leave the bottle. No? Stuck in the wrong animation. Babe. Babe, please. Thank you. Okay, why she got mutagens in a bottle? Bit weird.
Table set. White who lives here is getting ready for some sort of feast. White that lives here, definitely afflicted by a curse. and it's been trying desperately to lift it.
So it is the white that is the victim of the curse. Interesting. Okay, cool. Ooh, more spoons.
Another spoon. Yep, just as normal as the last one.
I am going to keep looking at the spoons. Do not. Oh, now I'm over encumbered. Damn it. Really need to just stop picking up all the crappy armor I find. Though in fairness, it's not actually crappy armor, it's just... Well, the thing is that I'm going to get the Witcher's stat bonus soon, so like I don't want to not...
Cauldron's empty, unfortunately. We just need some brew. Afraid he won't get that. No choice but to hide and wait for the saliva glands and their bearer. Need a spot that'll let me observe the cauldron.
Okay. I absolutely will do that, but I'm going to explore the rest of your cellar first. So we go down here. Because there's this little way. Where's this go? More spoons. Almost a ladle. So I think there's spiders down here. Don't like that. I mean, this is probably going to be like the way out as the quest progresses in some way, shape or form. Words of wisdom on beastly curses. Curses that change a fellow into a monstrous creature of existence in store of time. Doesn't always happen straight away. Change slowly bit by bit. Also happens that a normal fellow can cast a curse, someone whose conscience is clear and has done good in their life. Interesting. So yeah, the beggar's not necessarily...
What's obsessed? A real collector.
Like,
thoroughbred.
Master Mirror or similar, like, evil mage person.
Thousands of them here. White's been
Yeah!
a collector for years.
Cave of spoons! Spoon cave, spoon cave, spoon cave. There's definitely something nasty down here as well, but that's not the point. The point is, look at all these spoons! Does this? Yeah, this is locked. Okay, fine. Guessing that we're gonna get the key off her. Hop back up here, yes I can. Right, hide in a place with a good view of the cauldron. Where can we conceal ourselves? Ha! In the wardrobe. That would be logical. Dead sneaky, babe. Also, we have no idea how long we're going to need to be here, so he's just going to meditate standing up, because that's the thing that he can do. Peekaboo. Spoon lady. Lovely. She's covered in spoons. She's got spoons everywhere. Draw your sword in a wardrobe, babe. Let's try and lift the curse. I have no idea how we're gonna do that. Do we have any idea how we're gonna do that? Peekaboo. Has he got a plan? I hope he has a plan.
I'm not gonna hurt you. Wanna help? I've seen the words of the curse on the walls. Think I know how to lift it.
Can I... What? I really hope he has a plan. What if we sit down and eat together? This is a terrible idea, babe.
tried to bring folk here, convince them to sit at the table with you, right?
Aye.
Well, I'm gonna be your guest now. Your willing guest.
I guess the point is that her previous guests have been unwilling. That makes sense.
Just need a bit for Regis.
I mean, I really hope you're not actually intending to drink this, right? The exact wording.
Need to get this right. Words of the curse were, none shall sit and dine with you at your table. No spoon you have shall say to you.
I mean, can I feed her? like, you know, a little aeroplane spoon? Let's eat not using the spoons.
We can't use spoons. No, that won't work. You've been looking for a spoon that would feed you, but there's no such spoon. We need to eat without spoons.
Just slurp it. It'll be fine. I'm sure this will definitely work. Oh, she looks so sad she dropped her spoon. I'm not convinced that this is going to work, but I really hope. Oh god. He's lucky he's got such a good metabolism.
Need to see your likeness.
Reflection. Spoon. Yeah, it's working! Hell yeah! I really hope this is working. It looks good, like bluey magic. It seems sort of good. Also, please don't like pass out from horrible goo. Yeah, toxicity is at 99%. I think maybe some white honey is in order right now. Dearie me. Good.
Worked. Just not quite like I expected. Need to see what happened to the white. Won't be hard to find given its stench.
How's she gone? She went this way. Down into... No, she didn't go down into the spoon cave. She went back into the house. Maybe to look in a proper mirror? Oh no. Reflection. Water? No? Okay, stench goes this way. Yeah, I see a little noise. No, that's the box. Screw you! The curse is lifted. You can leave now. Spoons everywhere. Aha! Here she is! She looks like she's transforming back again. Seems good.
Shh, easy. Not gonna hurt you.
How are you feeling?
Eat.
Not obsessed with spoons?
I must eat.
Not obsessed with spoons anymore. Hopefully. Geralt sometimes gets this like wonderful like
I'll take you someplace safe.
open, guileless kind of expression on his little face. It's just, yeah. You know, like, almost like he's pitying you, but kind of not quite that. Just full of sort of, I can't even describe it. Anyway, he just did that face. And I love that face. Oh, I actually took her back to my house. Amazing. Well,
So
sure.
I took her by the hand and led her here. Seemed the only sensible place for her.
You did the right thing, sir. She should recover quickly here.
Good job, Barnabas.
Don't worry,
You
sir.
look
I shall
after her.
see to everything. She is safe here and in good hands. She'll soon be back on her feet.
Might actually take a while. She hadn't eaten anything in over 100 years when I found her.
Horrid. Whatever brought this about?
She was cursed.
Told me her story on the way here.
Aha!
Her name's Marlena. She was once the very beautiful and proud heiress to the Trastamara estate.
Sounds about right, doesn't it?
One evening, when she was holding a banquet for friends, a beggar came to her gate seeking alms. He had a bowl and a spoon with him. He sat outside her fence and waited.
I've heard of the custom. An ancient rite of hospitality that obliges one to give food and drink to such a guest lest he depart hungry. To neglect the custom is to bring great misfortune down upon oneself.
Marlena didn't care a whit for the old customs. She drove the man off, saying she'd rather feed the leftovers from her feast to her dogs than to give the beggar anything. The beggar then broke his spoon, cast a curse. She was beautiful, so he said she'd never wish to look at herself in the mirror again. Since she adored feasts, he swore no one would ever wish to sit and dine with her. And as she even refused him the crumbs from her table, he swore she'd never find a spoon in the world that would sate her hunger.
A harsh punishment. I imagine lifting the curse was hardly simple.
Yeah. Thinking.
Curses are tricky. They play on irony. Always gotta figure out what the catch is. Marlena had spent decades looking for a way to lift it. Transformed into a wight, she stole spoons and lured folk into her home, trying each time to get them to dine with her. Didn't work.
So what did?
Someone had to sit down and share a meal with her, of their own free will. They had to eat without using spoons, and make her look at her reflection.
That's it? That was all it required?
Simplest solutions are sometimes the last that come to mind. Besides, when you're
also,
a wight,
like,
it's pretty damn hard to find willing human company for a feast.
And also people who won't be, you know, poisoned by the disgusting stuff.
It is now over. Please, don't worry. She will be in good hands here.
Fantastic.
Thanks.
It looks like our renovations haven't finished because the scaffolding is still up. So, I can dump more stuff in the stash. I think the important things I need to stash actually are trophies, because those are heavy. Actually, they're not as heavy as I thought they were. Like, you'd think that carrying, like, monster heads around. Huh, weird. Alright, onwards. Okay, and I am back at my beautiful estate that is definitely still being renovated, so I can't get any more renovations done right now. Shoop. Use another little whetstone on my sword. Good. And should I fast travel back to Regis? That's probably simplest solution. I didn't find everything that there was going on in her house, of course, but that's not necessarily the point. Oh, I did like this spoon cave that she had, though. Big mood. Love spoons. Wait a second. I said I was going to fast travel, didn't I? Don't need your rage. Sorry, babe. Okay, let's go and give this disgusting white goo to Regis. And Regis can do whatever magic it is that he's gonna try and do to summon Detlef. So hopefully we can tell Detlef to stop murdering people. Fingers crossed, anyway. Mostly we need to figure out why he is murdering people, because apparently he used to be a good and kind and just kind of vampire. Aha! There we go, refurbishment has finished. It's nice in the daytime, isn't it? Wow, look at that blue sky. Regis is asleep and I can just bust in. could roll down the stairs. Well done, babe. Where is he? He's such an edgelord, though, isn't he? He's just living in a crypt, exactly like you would expect a vampire to do. What a nerd. Did I already steal his books? Doesn't look like he's got anything interesting. Aha! From the Quill of Dandelion. Biography. Vampire known as Regis. Emil Regis Roylock Teresief Godefroy. Descendant of unfortunate beings trapped in our world during the conjunction spheres. Hell yeah. He was our dear companion. True, he could be pretentious and rather pompous. Okay, but Dandelion, like... don't need to drink blood at all in order to survive? Amazing. Died at Stadia Castle during the battle against the Mad Mage of Wilberforce. Absolutely. Well, there you go. He's in the books, is the point, I think. What does this say? There's a pun there that I'm not seeing. Anyway, right, Regis, how's your potion brewing going? I bring you weird white gunk. It's got garlic down here? I thought you were allergic to garlic.
Your friend's hand will make for a nice broth.
You've clearly honed your sense of humour. But we are not cannibals, Geralt. I took a fragment of tissue from the hand. It will suffice to prepare some resonance.
What did you do with the rest?
I cremated it, as our codex commands. A raven told me you'd acquired the necessary ingredient.
Yes, I did. It's very helpful.
Pretty helpful creatures. Call on them often?
I try not to overdo it. But they can be so useful. As they were now, when I merely needed to be sure I could arrive in time should things go sour.
Managed fine alone, but thanks for the thought. Gonna need much longer to finish brewing resonance? Mentioned a last ingredient, too. What about that?
That, I fear, might prove troublesome. You see, to use the concoction to summon the memories of one, the solution must contain the blood of another specimen of the same species.
Shouldn't be a problem. I happen to know a higher vampire who should be willing to help. Right, Regis?
No, because Regis hasn't got any blood in him anymore, right?
I'm afraid. While you were away, I tried my damnedest to identify a replacement, but alas, none such exists.
Not sure I understand what the problem is. Can't we just draw some of your blood?
The blood must be in an agitated state. As I'm certain you know, higher vampires can change their corporeal shell. As our flesh changes, so does our blood's chemical composition. To make a long story short, I shall need to induce in myself a state of strong psychokinetic arousal. In brief, madness, rabidity. That stands to be very, very dangerous.
Because, I mean, yeah, dangerous for you, dangerous for me, dangerous for both, probably.
Why? I mean, you'll still be you, right?
True, but I should be highly agitated, in a state of fury. You know better than I that fury cannot be controlled. If you've ever seen an enraged vampire, you know very well that all who find themselves nearby will be in grave danger.
How will we handle that? I'd rather not have you lunge at me, claws extended.
That makes two of us. But worry not. I've thought it through very thoroughly. Details to follow soon.
Details to follow, he says, like he's writing a letter.
What do you want to do?
We shall visit Tesha Mudna, an ancient vampire estate. There we will find cages suspended in the air. I will enter one, be confined. You will lure beasts there. Beasts you will then kill. And the bloodletting should prove profuse. Abundant enough so that the blood scent will drive me mad. Wild.
Okay, good. Right. Where is this?
Tesha Mudna. What's it like?
It is a place of torment.
Okay.
A torture chamber.
Nice.
Long ago, shortly after we'd arrived in this world, one among us named Kagmar developed such a taste and lust for human blood that in one night he could imbibe an entire village. This brought trouble on the entire species.
Yeah.
Common
no shit.
folk, wearied quickly of living in constant fear, they began to hunt us. Seek the aid of mages and witches in tracking us down.
So what? Not like they could ever hope to kill you.
But they were bothersome. Forgive the comparison, but when did you last enjoy mosquitoes buzzing around your head? In any case, the other vampires decided something had to be done. Kagmar had to be caught and punished. A torture chamber was thus outfitted in the dungeons of Teshamutna. Inside it, a cage made entirely of a special alloy of silver, dalvinite, and meteorite steel. Kagmar was captured and locked in the cage. Sat there over 2 centuries, driven to fury time after time, never able to escape. Thus I know the cage will withstand the fury to which we shall drive my humble being.
What happened to him, though? Like... Did they let him out? Did he change his mind?
Take me there.
In a moment. Just one last thing.
Okay, one last thing. Oh, goodness.
What was that?
Blood.
Oh!
Oh,
but
the last favour the Raven did me. I've also taken some Sancurium, a solution that sharpens one's sense of smell. 1 drop of blood shall smell like a gallon to me now.
You crazy? You're a recovering addict.
Your outrage warms my heart, Geralt. But you must remain calm. I have no choice.
I mean, still not a good idea, though, is it? Like, he's not drunk blood in, like...
As things stand, the die is cast.
Like, century or whatever.
High time we set off for Teshamutna. My head's spinning already, and you're starting to smell quite tasty.
And you're starting to scare me.
Oh, I cannot believe that Geralt smells tasty. Like, the amount of disgusting, toxic goo usually floating around in his bloodstream. Well, appropriately ominous-looking tower. I do like it. Got big holes in though. Looks like somebody bombarded it.
We have arrived. The sacrificial chamber of torture and torment lies underground.
Nice. Are you sure this is...
Sure you know what you're doing?
I can only hope I do. Please, let's go. The longer we delay, the less control I shall have of my faculties. I'd really prefer not to hurt you.
Yeah, okay.
You lead.
Come on, boy. Who is this guy? Explain.
Scurvers. Must be getting close to their feeding ground.
Correct. I told you there'd be danger.
What is a scurver? What?
Beyond this wall lies...
an ancient vampire dungeon. Seen a lot of things in my time. Nothing quite like this, though.
I feel honored. A man with such a wealth of experience, yet I'm about to show him something new. Now, to open it.
Dead spooky. Love it. Fantastic.
How the hell?
It's an ancient form of protection against unwanted guests. The mechanism which releases the latch reacts
maybe
only
like find
to
out about this thing more.
Tricky mechanisms, a vampire hideout, fortified, secured. Must have been important to your species once, Toussaint.
It shall always be so. During the conjunction, the gate from our world into this one opened upon this land and no other. This was the first place we saw.
That's kind of sweet that they're attached to it as a region, because this is where they arrived.
Victim's been disemboweled, intestines ripped clear out.
Oh, yeah.
Scurvers have gnawed on this corpse.
Finally given me the line from upstairs. What the hell is a scurver? I've no idea. He didn't mention that before, but you know, sure, whatever. Keep going, Regis. I'm following. I'm just losing.
Human husbandry and care. This for real?
The important aspect of raising human livestock is to provide the herd with conditions that guarantee their survival but do not extend too far beyond the minimum needed for survival. People are creatures bestowed with great intelligence, or rather cunning, yeah. Humans will always try to obtain more than we give them. Ensure optimal production of high quality hemoglobin. Also essential is access to air, without which humans die within minutes. Oh, mood. Suggest treating human livestock with greater freedom and care, including providing them with better quality fodder and a certain degree of freedom, allegedly ensures a greater amount of favourable elements in the blood and makes it tastier. This method of husbandry is more difficult, requires emotional bonding techniques.
The author observed humans, their behaviour, over the many years he spent breeding them. Morally suspect though it may be, it's a thorough survey of the topic.
Okay, weird. I don't know what this is that I just picked up. I think it's a trophy maybe to go in my house.
This place. There's evil here. Death hangs in the air.
Yes. Great many beings have breathed their last here.
Good, good. You couldn't make a more stereotypical ominous dungeon, could you? I love it. Like there's no subtlety to it at all.
Glyphs are carved into the rock. Coated with blood used to be. They mean something?
They're emblems, symbols of, well, what you would call tribes, dispersed throughout the world after the conjunction. My ancestors placed them here to remind us all where we came from.
Cute. This one's got a like.
And this one?
A
Which
hand.
tribe's this?
Garisham. My tribe, Handedlavs.
Adorable.
We both remained in this part of the world.
Hand with a drop of blood in the center, I guess. This one. Hand with snake.
What's this symbol mean?
It's the symbol of the Tedet. Those who went east beyond the Blue Mountains.
Battery cage versus free-range humans.
Indeed. Though I personally did not lay a hand to it.
Systematic controlled husbandry rather than hunting. Yeah, control what they eat, crossbreed specific individuals. Nice, nice. Breed flocks of humans, domesticated humans held in confinement as opposed to those in their natural habitat, i.e. villages and towns, become less aggressive. Amazing. Battery cage husbandry. Closed restricted space, permanent access to air, water and food. Not permitted to leave the breeding area, held captive the entirety of their lives. Yeah, there you go. Simulating villages or whatever. Making the herd psychologically or physically dependent on the owner. Nice. Hilarious. I've got a whole
cells. Who for?
Ah, disgraceful. Excruciating.
Humans.
This particular page from our history. I'd rather not summon the demons.
I mean, who for? Geralt asks in a castle full of vampires. Tell me more about the tribes. Rageous.
Whose is this glyph?
Amarun. They ventured beyond the sea.
And this one?
This one.
Which tribe's this?
Garisham.
Yeah.
My tribe, Handedlavs. We both remained in this part of the world.
Yeah, so we've seen all three of those. They've got dolls. Oh no, that was probably the corpse of a child. What's this one? Oh no, it's the same one that we've already seen. The one with the snake. Lots of dead humans. Notes of attachment in a prisoner. What do we got here? Piece of parchment fell from the pocket of one of the monsters. Every third day they open my veins. Nice. Drank him to death. A strange language. Speak in. tiny instruments that they use to get the metal out, to get the blood out. They're made of an unknown metal. Spooky. Transcript of a conversation with a lower being. It's a human being. Yeah. Ezekiel Hildegard and a human being. He doesn't understand the concept of fear. Thought it was a kind of pain. Yes, your mortality is a great inconvenience. I am not responsible for his excessive frailty. Mood. Just stealing everything. Sorry. I think I've got a full set of armor now. Which I'm assuming is extremely cool, edgy vampire armor. I'll have to put it on and find out how cool and edgy it is. This is such a terrible plan.
Place. But what are all those cages for? Mentioned one vampire being kept here.
Uh-huh.
Yes, well, you see, humanitarians is something my ancestors were not. They concluded Kagmar would best be punished if he were tormented with the scent of blood he could not taste. Thus, they also kept humans here. Humans whose blood they slowly let. Kagmar ranted and raged in pain as those humans slowly bled to death.
They treated them like livestock. Live
Yeah,
bait.
hence
I'd like to be able to turn back time, deny it, but alas, I can do neither. Feel shame for my brethren. That is all I can do.
Don't take it so hard. Nothing you could have done about it. Let's get to work.
Well, that was awkward. Fine. I prepared the bait.
Well,
Please
that
be
was
so
awkward.
kind and
Bless him.
place it, ideally at the tunnel entrances. The scent will spread most effectively then.
Okie dokie.
Place the bait at the tunnel entrances.
Yeah, I am checking out how cool this armor is first, though. Oh, it's got a lot of slots. Oh, it's heavy, though. Oh, but it looks sick as hell. Oh, I love it. Have you seen a more stereotypical, you know, like Vampire the Masquerade or whatever styly nonsense? Absolutely iconic.
This will catch its scent more
Very
quickly.
good.
When I think how these tunnels got here, send shivers.
It was the natural order of things. The place reeked of death and it attracted necrophages.
Aha. So I guess the point is that we're going to attract necrophages. And there's Regis turning into smoke, and he's going to smoke himself up into the cage, right? Or is he just lighting that? He's just lighting the thingies. What an... I guess being able to turn into smoke does make it kind of easier to light things that are all the way up there. What's this? Excuse me. Do I need to get this out of the way? Why is this... Yeah, I did. Okay. Tunnel entrance is cleared. Put the bait down. Probably should, you know, drink a potion that will stop me from being over encumbered or something. At least if, as we get to the fight, I will do that. Nope.
3 done. 1 left. Think this'll work?
I certainly hope so. I mean, stench is so thick, I wager it carries clear to Novigrad.
I mean, probably not. It's probably just your nose. Poor lady. Alright. I am not yet ready to fight, it must be said. Because I need to do something about all this junk that I am carrying. Question, what am I going to do about all this junk that I am carrying? I don't think it increases it. Oh, okay, it increases it enough. That will do. But the problem is that having to drink that means that I can't drink as many actual useful combat-based thingamies. But anyway, okay. I am dressed in heavy armor at this point, which is very cool, and I think I will leave it on. But the point is that I have got the Cat Witcher techniques thing, which is no use to me if I'm wearing heavy armor. So I could just, I think I'll put Adrenaline Burst in, that'll be fine. I'll look at my... Okay, so Toxic Blood. Each time you're injured, attacking opponent gets some damage back. Signs. Signs can deal crits. Go on to Piercing Cold. Gotcha. Magic, Unique, and Witcher Swords increase sign damage. Ooh, very good. Adrenaline Rush. Second Life. If vitality reaches 0, you become temporarily full. Oh my goodness, you just get a full health bar once every death. Amazing. Crossbow damage goes up ludicrously. Okay, interesting. Cat Eyes. Applying critical effects to opponents. Activates a random deconcoction with no toxicity cost. Amazing. Hilarious. Each point of toxicity increases damage dealt by swords. Signs. Adrenaline decreases damage received. Wow, okay. Well, basically all of these are amazing, so I'm gonna... How many points does it take? Yeah, I thought it might. The outer ring of ones takes 3 points. I'm gonna take Toxic Blood as well. Which one am I gonna activate? That's the question. I think I'm gonna take the Signs one. Opponents hit by critical hits, the signs explode. Aha! There we go. Strengthen Synapse. I have an extra ability slot. Must match the colour of the active mutation. Ah, interesting. I like this system. I do. Okay, so Exploding Quen, Puppet Axie I have, Magic Trap in, or I could just move one of these over to that slot there, and then pick a different thing. Straight up extra vitality. Oh yeah, protective coating. Definitely pretty useful. As long as I'm using the right oils consistently. Sure, let's go with that. Now I'm going to save again because it's more complicated than I thought. Okay. Right, let's try this.
Bait set. What now?
I shall enter the cage. You must chain me inside. The bars are made of an alloy that will prevent me from transforming into mist.
But can you transform into other things?
Kinda thought
like...
you wouldn't want to.
No, but he's gonna go crazy.
Pain. My sole thought being to stop that pain. I cannot know what I will do.
Such a bad plan.
We must hurry. The beasts have caught the scent. Also, my head started spinning.
Also, I'm surprised that he's taken his little satchel in, you know?
Blood?
You'd think that, like...
Someone who's never experienced a vampire's bloodlust does not know the true meaning of thirst.
It looks so badass in my vampire. Oh no, I've just got my ears. It's just so silly. Oh, I love them. Nice. Okay. So I think this
Maybe
is just...
we need a safe word. You know, something you'll say when you can't take it anymore.
And what? would you do once I uttered it?
Don't know.
Good question. Bless him. Right, okay, so I think we just have necrophages here.
Calm you down. Somehow.
Please, go. You won't be able to. We must forge through this, that is all.
Oh yeah, it's our scurbers, whatever they scurbers are. Ow.
I just smell the blood.
Ooh, okay, so scurbers are just, nastier thieves? Ooh, flipping out, what's that? Oh, fladers? Bloody hell. Okay, so fladers are somewhat nastier.
It grows.
Good, because I can hear more coming.
For a lot of them. How am I doing oil-wise? Oh goodness. No, we go. Not sure if the green bursts are like something to do with my new mutation abilities, or if there's something to do with Regis. It may well be Regis actually. Ow.
Hold on, I'll
okay.
let you out.
Oh, we're letting him out? Sounds like an even worse idea. Okay, and they've all run away because he's so scary in this form. Right, and now we need to get his blood. Right? That's the whole point. Wield tiny little trophy knife. Good job. Ow, 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 ow. Stay away. Stay away from the claws.
Need to hang on a little longer. Blood'll dry in a few hours. Scent won't bother you.
His little bunny teeth. And I'm just gonna meditate. And we're just gonna like shriek and clang.
Get you out of here.
Oh.
The concoction.
Do I need to carry him out? I might need to carry him out. Poor boy. Oh, head meets rock. Ouch. I mean, in fairness, like he can regrow whole limbs, so like, I'm sure he's fine, but still.
You can't finish it in this state. Tell me how. I'll help you.
Buddies. Love them. Sometime later.
Any better?
Far from ideal. And some time must pass before I fully recover. But yes, a bit better, thank you.
How are you?
Never expected it to be like that. You didn't tell me.
We need not discuss it.
But we do. Because if I'd known you were going to subject yourself to torture...
What would you have done?
Convince you to, not do that.
I did not wish you to use any other way.
Goodness.
Did that occur to you?
No, because I thought no being would ever willingly subject itself to that kind of pain. You vampires aren't any different from us in that regard.
I told you, the pain is my way of paying my debt. The enormous debt I owe Dettlaff. If I had to do it again, I would in a heartbeat.
Resonance. It's ready.
Are you certain you followed the formula? The proportions were exact, the brewing time precise. This is important, Geralt. The slightest deviation could cost even a witcher dearly.
Relax. Got some experience brewing potions.
I am, you know, a master
Very well.
alchemist.
In that case, let's begin.
God, she looks in a terrible state. Poor boy. I love my vampire armor though. Little bit of meditating. We wait for a thing to happen. Oh no, oh okay, no, we're listening. Oh, we drank the potion. You just didn't show us drinking it. Fair enough. Confusion. So yeah, I get to relive Detlav's memories, is the point.
Excuse me.
Oh, excuse
Actually,
you.
take a moment.
You jumped the queue, sir.
But Count, sir, you must understand. I've a meeting. The Count...
Sir, you were next. Please, take a seat.
Is this a
This
public
gentleman
privy?
was here first. Step down or you shall regret it.
Incredible.
Fails to realize he was your friend, Count.
It is incredible. Oh no, it's a shoe. That makes more sense. It's shoe signing. Good job, Della. Managed to get those little claws retracted in time.
It was then I ordered him to give up his seat and step off the stand. If only you'd seen his face. We got him good, didn't we, Detlav?
He's such an edgelord. Everybody else is, you know, dressed in their brightly coloured finery with their feathers, and he's there in black leather.
And then Mother insisted we buy the mill. Curious, eh?
He's got a little moth badge.
But at least I've a yarn to spin for friends and associates. Forgive me. What?
Ah, murder! Oopsie daisy. Why? Ah, okay, of course, that was the first one he murdered. He was so angry with himself that he cut off his own hand, and that's the hand that we are getting the memory from. That's fascinating. Good job, child. I feel like I shouldn't be able to see that memory, because surely that's subsequent to him chopping off the hand. Anyway, well, at least we know where that murder took place, so I guess we could go to the mill and look for more clues. That's probably useful.
Awake at last. You ride like a squirrel caught in a snare. I'd begun to fear they were death throes, that you'd departed.
Sure wasn't pleasant, but it worked.
What did you see?
Delacroix. His death did not come easy. Seems Detlav had made friends with him. Still killed him. Chopped up his corpse. And he was overcome with fury. Remorse. Cut off the hand that had committed the murder.
Interesting. And entirely unlike the Detlav I know. See anything else?
They met?
Saw a moment. Delacroix did something selfless. Was kind to Detlav. Guess it could have been the start of their friendship.
Why the uncertainty?
Nothing extraordinary about it. Normal, everyday situation, really. Visions were supposed to issue from strong emotions.
Clearly the situation provoked such emotions in Detlav. Keep in mind, he did later murder Delacroix.
Killing someone who's grown dear to us, it's bound to elicit strong emotion. Vampires are no different in that regard. Did you see anything else?
Follows. Yeah, big black.
There was something. Showed up twice in the vision. A boot black stand. Dettlaff first met Delacroix there. Went back after the murder, actually.
Peculiar.
Stand was somewhere in the port district. And the bootblack acted as if he knew Dettlaff.
Okay, but also... The mill,
Be even odder.
where
Perhaps
the
we should
murder
have a
was
chat with the
committed,
lad.
seems kind of
Well, I would expect no
useful.
breakthroughs.
It's our only lead.
It's
I'll
not! Go to the
him.
mill! Oh my god.
Coming with.
I shall join you later if it's no trouble. I don't yet feel strong enough to venture out.
That's fair. Rest up. Be back as soon as I learn anything.
I love that he's resting up in a crypt filled with garlic. Why are there just garlics? Like... Do you like garlic? Is garlic good for you? Do not follow the logic of having the garlic. Good. Beauclair Port. Okay, yeah. Oh. It's just Regis trying to work out how feelings, like, do feelings exist? How do feelings? I have a feeling that my friend Dettlaff will die. I am sad. Good job, babe. Regeneration potion formula. Huh. But tragically, that's not a real formula that I can use. He's just coughing, darling.
Not now, Geralt. I cannot move a step without your assistance.
I know. It's like, oh, poor boy. Oh well. Right, I need to get home before my potion that is increasing my encumbrance wears off. And then I have to go and search the whole city for a very specific child. I mean, it doesn't seem like the right clue to me, but you know, sure, whatever. So yeah, he's going to be in the port somewhere. See, what I would do would be, you know, like, go upriver to find the scene of the murder. Like, it's a mill somewhere. Like, just get a boat and head upriver, because we know that the body was washed downriver till it washed up here. So, like, I don't know. Clearly, Geralt's investigative skills are superior to mine if he thinks that this is the clue that we need. Also, this wagon is tipped. Who tipped this wagon? Excuse me. Excuse me. Has a crime occurred? We don't know. Roach, where are you? Darling. She's stuck. She's stuck on... What are you stuck on? Stuck on the tree. Good job, babe. Right, let's go and find the small child. What's the best way?
Come on.
Or is it this way, since it's down the hill? Make more sense.
Not so fast, Roach.
Greetings.
Greetings indeed. It's cute. Extremely cute. Guys on the bench.
Come on now.
Let's keep wandering. Hello, old man. What is this sign? Rocking horse playthings and amusements.
Summoned from the north.
I wonder if we're going to be back here for the quest, given that where children toil, toys waste away. To get the small child who's working as a bootblack to not work anymore, and then give him some toys. That's my logic. There it is.
bugs don't usually work nights. Need to come back during the day.
What are you talking about? It is dawn. Old pamphlet. I've read this already. Where did I pick that up? Interesting. Black armor die, thank you. Price list. Leather boots. Shooby shooby doop doop.
A witcher. What a mincemeat.
Thug? Why are there just thugs?
Quite the bottle is quite the bosom of Duchess House, don't you think?
Okay. Mysterious. What else is going on around here in the Port District? Have they got shops? Must do, surely. Good, just drunks. Well, it's dawn, I guess, if you're allowed to be drunk at any time. It's like...
Your strength's gone.
Ha! A pub! No? A brothel!
Why he's here. Wenches are here.
Bells of Beauclair. Amazing. Merchant. Butcher shop. With the little piggy sign. Can I go in? Hello, butcher. Are you actually a shop?
Sausages, hams, pates!
Yes, all of the above, please.
Fine.
Delicious.
Show me what you got.
You never know when you might need some sausages, hams, or pates. Amazing. I don't suppose you would like to buy something off me. I can get rid of these. No, he's not going to pay them, like, sensible valuations. Get rid of a whole bunch of, like, leather and stuff, though. It's easier than finding, like, a real shop. Just go away, junk. Oh, all the spoons that I got. I'm guessing that... Oh, yeah. He's probably... Lady Thingamajig is not going to want her spoons back.
See you later.
Oh yes, you surely will. I can tell an obsessed sausage snapper when I see one. I've got
the mood. Obsessed sausage snapper. Ah, I love some sausages. It's accusing me of not being cultured, I guess. Are there any more shops around here? Doesn't look like it. God, it's so pretty though, isn't it? Love it. Boss. Can I sneak into the brothel around the back? Important question. Does not look like it. Anyway. Is it working hours yet? I mean, it's gone 6 AM. You'd think that would be like working hours or something, maybe. Nope, still not time. Okay, fine, we'll meditate a couple hours. It's fine. And my freaking potion's gonna wear off and then I'll be over encumbered again. That's fine.
So how would you explain it? Whether it pours for a week or the sun bakes our pates, we're always mud up to our ankles here.
You can't blame me for Beauclair's fickle weather.
Fickle weather? I've seen you. You empty your chamber pot in front of our shop each morn, so folks will dirty their boots go to you to get them cleaned.
A far-fetched conspiracy theory, sirs.
I'll conspire to welt your bum with my belt. Come here.
It's actually a really good business strategy, to be fair.
Just who the spit are you?
An interested party. His father.
All you need to know is, long as I'm here, you're not gonna touch the boy.
Is that so? Then we'll come find him once you're gone.
Try it, and I'll find you.
Is that a threat?
Yes.
Leave the kid be and piss off.
Oh no. No northern sheep diddler insults us. We'll pummel the swine first, then spank the piglet. Get him!
Good.
No, let's not do
please,
anything
please
rash.
do not.
Teach you to help Scots lords and chiefs.
Ow. Ow! Ah, there's two of them! Ugh. I hate brawling. Ah, it's fine. As long
What's
as
the
they
meaning of this? The
don't
brawl,
hurt
who
the
started
child.
it?
They did.
I'm investigating the beast, on the Duchess's orders.
Ah, yes. We've heard of you. And
Thank
these
you.
men, what are they doing?
Harassing small child.
Nothing really. Had a little misunderstanding. Figured it out, though.
Uh-huh, I see. As the Duchess's protege, you may go. But this lot, that's another matter. You'll come with us. Some time in a cell ought to scare the dimwits out of you.
We hope.
Come on.
Goodness. Thank that there is just the presence of the law on the streets
You're
of
very
Oakfair.
good with your fists.
No, I'm
sir.
not. I'm dreadful.
Wouldn't be looking for work, would you? We'd make a fine duo.
What on earth are you talking about?
Yeah? How you imagine that working?
Splendidly. That's how. I suggest a partnership, where I see to the boots while you stand guard. And as you're the stronger, come morn you take the chamber pot out and help me make mud.
Bit about the mud's true? They were right to want to box your ears.
I've got to make a living somehow, so what say you, sir? Partners?
Let me think about it.
Yeah, tell me more
Listen,
about Detlef.
I'm interested in a certain gentleman.
Wait, wait! Before we get to talking, please, take a seat.
But
Sure.
my boots are clean.
In this city, no boots are clean unless they just come off my stand.
Adorable child.
A seat, sir, please.
Sure, what the hell? My spurs look
So then,
particularly awesome.
Who was it you wanted to ask about?
One of your patrons. Tall, elegant black frock. Not from around here.
An arrival? Indeed. I hear a faint bell ringing.
Oh, this child.
Modest sum might make it sing out loud and
Real
clear.
business.
How much?
Let's say 500 crowns.
What? Gotta be kidding me. What would you even do with that kind of coin?
Expand my venture. I'm sure you can imagine. Have a proper stand with a big sign. I want a new box too. New polishes, new brushes. And if I've enough coin left, I'll buy a share in a launderer's. Get wastewater for free.
Got it all planned out.
I should think so. Capital is all I require.
I can just mind control him. I'm not gonna
Alright.
do that.
Let's see if we can't figure something out.
I mean, he's clearly got some business smarts, though, hasn't he? Like, blimey. Okay, let's start really low. 300. I'm gonna go rock bottom because that's harsh.
That's not even worth the spit I'd need to use to discuss it.
Fine, fair enough. Just checking. Made him really annoyed by going so low. Well, 400. He's got way more business savvy than I do, that's for sure.
It's not quite... I don't know...
A little bit more. Meme number.
It's
Nope,
not
still
quite...
not good enough.
I don't know...
440, and that's as high as I go, child.
Ah, see? I knew we'd clinch it.
Fine.
Guess I can agree to that.
I mean, he's got a good
1,000
business
thanks.
plan, to be fair.
I shan't forget
like,
it.
put him on Dragon's
Now
Den
to
or
the
whatever.
matter at hand. I know the fellow
Shark
you seek,
Tank.
though I don't
You
know
call it.
his name.
Elsewhere.
A steady patron. Gets his boots cleaned every few days. He's very good to me. always pays me a premium.
Know where I might find him?
No, but you could wait here. Perhaps he'll stop by.
Don't have the time for that. Sure you don't know where to find him? Or maybe notice which direction he came from?
When I clean boots, sir, I do not look up to see where folk come from. I clean.
It seems you're having a rough go of it.
Oh, you're here. Feeling better?
I am, thank you. The local necropolis, the air does wonders for me. Now, if I might intercede, I dare say I've the right question to ask. Young man, you see this vial? One drop added to your boot polish will help you wipe even the most encrusted boot clean as the dome of St. Lebioda's Cathedral. With it, you will serve 3 times as many patrons at a fraction of the effort, and piles more coin. I'm prepared to give you this vial if you tell me where the man we seek lives.
But you won't hurt him, will you? The gentleman's odd, true, but he's kind.
In point of fact, he's a friend. Yet we had a falling out of sorts and would like to straighten matters out.
I leave his boots at the door of a house near the port. The door is red, but I do not know if the gentleman lives there.
Worth checking. Might happen on a lead.
Would you let me scrape the dirt off your kickers before you go? With all due respect, sirs, your boots could stand a cleaning.
Thank you. Perhaps later.
Just give the poor child, you know, like, oh my god, my health is 0.
Handled that kid pretty
Babes.
well.
Can I please have
Finding
my health
the
back?
right
Thank you.
approach. That's the trick to dealing with children.
Yeah, saw that. Meaning, the right thing to bribe them with.
I mean, I bribed him with a lot of money. it's not my fault he wanted the fancy potion more than the money, or as much as the money. Ah, dear. Okay, we're by the port. House with the red door. That one over there. That nerd's port authority or something.
Oh,
Doesn't look like a house. Shoes. Yeah. I'll clean your boots of every smudge. Got a real, like, PR campaign and everything. Is it this one? This one's red. Wait, this was the toy shop. Oh my god. Please don't tell me that Detlef lives in a toy shop. It is.
Red door. One the bootblack mentioned.
With Regis' crows are just hanging out.
We shall talk later. Let's find Detlef. We're close. I can feel it.
It's true. Toy shop. Incredible. Ah. 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 We've had a couple of crows move into our garden recently. They're really cute.
Won't budge. Gotta break it down.
Maybe, can we not, like...
You might just as well stand out in the street, pound on a drum and holler, Detlef, I'm coming for you. A bit more finesse, I implore you.
Let's hear your idea.
That just
Give me a
go...
moment.
Turn into mist and go in through the window. You nerd. Yeah. Zoop! Oh no, his model! I'm sure it wasn't quite meant to do that.
Nice. Ever consider becoming a burglar?
Also,
skill like that'd come in awful handy.
Like,
I considered it briefly, but ultimately concluded it would be terribly dull. Come.
good logic. Like, normally they go for the whole, like, you can't cross the threshold unless invited to prevent, you know, vampires just from being able to do that all the time. Oh good, it's a haunted toy shop. Or at least oh, little Nilfgaardian soldier with his little helmet. That's so cute.
He here? Sense him.
Nope.
No, he's not here, but he was here recently. His scent is still strong.
I mean, the rocking horse is rocking on its own.
Let's look around.
Don't like that. I do love my edgelord armor though. So good. Oh my god, what is happening? Regis, get out of my way. Aha! What do we got here? Okay, I'm stealing all of your toys, apparently. Eviction notice! Due to non-payment of rent for premises used for shopkeeping, Administrative Court Beauclair orders Tenant Alric de Samp to vacate. So he is not the tenant named on the... Is he squatting here? I guess?
Old toy. No use to anyone. Shame. Must have brought someone joy sometime.
I find these puppets rather disturbing.
Yes. I'm with Regis. They're a bit creepy. Geralt's so optimistic. It's like, oh yeah, brought joy. Letter to shopkeeper. Master shopkeeper. Asked my parents to buy me a toy. We have no money. I am worried that I will never have a toy. Please can I have a toy? Says Isa, who... I guess... may or may not have got a toy.
Somebody fixed this recently.
Yeah, Detlef is squatting in here and has just decided to bring toys to all the children, hasn't he? Just to emphasize that he is in fact Vampire Santa.
No dust mark. Somebody moved this here recently.
Is it a toy sword? Yeah. Yeah, getting to the puppets, Regis, is fine. Just admiring everything else and thinking about, you know, Vampire Santa.
Nice little trinket.
I love him. Can I have him? I mean, I'd like the Nilfgaardian one better because he's got his ears.
Sometimes I think I might end up like one of these toys.
The hell does that mean? Your head on a stick? Or just abandoned? Like, what sort of bad self-esteem have you got going on, boy?
Somebody fixed this recently.
It's a duck on wheels, though. It's so good. I'm sure I used to have ducks on wheels when I was little. Refined copper, just chilling out. Yeah, the puppets hanging from the ceiling, definitely weird.
Attic, let's go.
Hell yeah.
So this is his nest. Need to look around.
Describing it as a nest is cute. Suspicious letter. I love it. Thank you for just, you know, outright stating it's just a suspicious letter.
Detlef van der Eretain, you do not know us, but we know you to be a vampire. We know also of your weakness for the wench they call Renawed. Now you know this. We shall chain her down and let rats feed on her. We shall flay the skin from her flesh.
Oh no!
Yet you can save her.
He's been blackmailed.
You need but travel to Beauclair, where you shall slay 5 men in the manner we prescribe. You must complete the killing in 3 days. Fail, and the next letter you receive will contain a memento of your failure. Your beloved's finger.
There you have it. Proof positive Detlef killed not of his own accord.
A blackmailer sunk his claws into him.
Okay, who and why?
Any idea what it could be? Detlef have any enemies?
Indeed. Detlef gains foes occasionally, but they never live long.
One might have managed to evade him.
Possible in theory, but I know of none. It would have to be someone devilishly dangerous.
As you well know, having faced Detlef yourself.
Whoever it is someone new.
Interesting. I'm assuming that Renawed is
Who's Renawed?
His one-time lover. The sole human woman with whom he was very close. Because she accepted him. With her aid and care, he found a place for himself in this hostile world. She began the work that I strive to continue.
Is she still young? Wait, he's immortal. How old is she?
Ever meet her?
Never had the pleasure, alas. She deserted him a time before he came round to save me.
Yeah, which was like
she'd gone missing.
a decade ago at least. It was when Ciri was little.
Take it you have your doubts.
I know humans better than he does. Their capacity to be disloyal, dishonest. I also know she took her things. Not something one associates with the kidnapped, or those who disappear against their will.
I'll save you the trouble of asking. No, I don't know why she left. I can, however, hazard a guess that Detlef grew angry one day, showed another, more monstrous side. Detlef's anger could frighten anyone off, though most who see it get no chance to flee.
Detlef have trouble letting go, accepting that she'd left him.
Is that so hard to believe? Do you know no humans who've struggled with just such a thing?
I mean,
and Detlef is so much more emotional than most humans.
Not only was she his beloved, his lover, his mate, she was a member of his pack. One never leaves one's pack voluntarily.
Good. Just all the tropes.
Detlef ever try to find her? I mean, if she was that important. Higher vampires have their ways. All kinds. Should have been easy as pie for him.
Geralt, as you rightly noted, we are vampires, not miracle workers. He searched for months on end before giving up. Clearly, Renawed knew him all too well. Enough to cover her tracks, leave no way for him to find her.
Okay.
Even if Renawed did abandon him that time, looks like someone's actually kidnapped her this time.
Hard to argue with that. And hard to foresee what he's prepared to do to free her, get her back.
Yeah, and, you know, not get her...
He's prepared to kill, that's clear.
As would you be for Yennefer. He kills, for he cares for her deeply. And that blood, those individuals, they mean nothing to him.
Yeah, I get it now. He's out to rescue a female from his pack.
Exactly.
Right, so someone's blackmailing him. We know that. Still have no idea who. Need to look around some more.
Good. Fantastic. Where was I? I was at the top of the stairs. Searching the room. Antique quarry. Suspicious letter. Acquired.
No dust mark.
Still,
Somebody moved this here recently.
All the toys.
Puppets, rather disturbing.
Regis is going to keep saying that line. Okay. If I don't want to fall through the floor here, I better not collapse underneath me.
Woman's likeness. Bit smudged. That Renawed?
I don't know. As I said, I never met her.
Reminds me of someone.
In all likelihood.
Not sure.
Oh,
Can't
she's
help
not.
feeling I've seen that face before, though.
The Brookser? Oh, wait a second. Hang on. Was Anna Henrietta's sister? Definitely a candidate for mystery characters. What else have we got? Letters naming the beast's target. So there's 5 of them, of whom 4 are already dead.
Look, slips of paper, name on each. Count Crespi, Count Dulac, Milton de Peyrac-Peyrin, Count de la Croix.
Detlef's victims, one and all. But that's not his hand.
Must have come from whoever wrote the letter. All of it written using the same ink.
Nice. Can you smell that? How does he know that it's the same ink? Is it just the colour?
See the color? Ink was dyed with cinnabarite. Rare mineral, pretty much found only in...
Nazaire. But I fear it means very little. Anyone could have imported such ink.
Fair enough. Still worth remembering.
Look, this slip is stained.
With wine. Not much to go on either. Especially not in Beauclair.
Perhaps. Yet perhaps also worth remembering.
Sure, I guess. Very...
Blackmailer. Kinda curious who it could be.
Why is that?
Regis. Somebody kidnapped a vampire's lover. Bold to begin with.
Very stupid thing to do.
Now they're forcing the vampire to kill. A vampire you yourself insisted no murderer. Blackmailer's skilled. Someone special.
Astute. Now that I think of it, I'm beginning to wonder if...
It's not one of your kind? Another vampire?
Probably.
Precisely. The plot thickens.
Just a hypothesis. Wouldn't set my heart on it till we know more.
Right you are.
I mean, it seems very likely though, doesn't it?
Let's
Like,
sum up what
who
we
else
know.
would be powerful enough?
Seems Detlef's being blackmailed. Someone's been feeding him his victims' names.
All noted down using one and the same Nazari ink. And not in his handwriting.
Not much.
But enough to ascertain Detlef's innocence, clearly.
Well, I mean, innocence is not the right word. Like, he still did the murder.
Not how I'd put it. Doubt it's how the Duchess will see it either.
I trust you to convince her. And then...
What? Go on, don't be shy. See you've got it all figured out.
Oh, don't be such a bitch about it,
gotta wear.
It's a rather bold plan, but... Were we to find Renawed, we would strip the blackmailers of their hold on Detlef.
That's one idea. Could be worth a shot. But what about Detlef? He gonna go on killing while I'm out searching for his lover?
He will not. I shall convince him to stay his hand. Assure him you're a friend seeking to help. I'll await him here. He's sure to return sooner or later.
Okay.
Think
Again,
he'll
what
listen?
if he does
He
the last
On a
murder
wait with
like
you,
before?
maybe.
No, he'll sense you from a mile off. Simply fail to appear. I'd better stay alone. You must trust me on this.
Fine.
God,
Need to
be
report
careful,
to the
though.
Duchess first.
So be it. We'll await you here. Detlef and I both.
Good, fantastic. Squad assembled. Where's he gone back downstairs? I haven't finished. else over here? There we go. Okay, it was not worth looting, but still. So yeah, Nazeri ink. I'm sure there was something else on the table that I've now lost the opportunity to search, but whatever. It do be like that sometimes. Report to the Duchess. I absolutely could do that. I am now over encumbered again though. God, I need to find somebody who will actually buy armor in quantity. I might just have to go back to Novigrad or whatever. Right, where is the Duchess and where do we need to meet her to talk to her? Up in the palace, that makes sense. We've not really explored the palace, actually.
Our Duchess is a lovely lassie.
Be interesting to see. Excuse me, Roach. You just eating somebody's vegetables at a vegetable stand. Amazing.
What's going on here?
Hello. What is going on here? I don't know. Hope the little mini-map route finder knows which way we're going, because I do not know the streets of Beauclair well yet. So, through the White Market, this was where we fought the spores in that garden. Through this gate here. Is there a gate up here? Yeah, there's a gate. It's got a big rearing horse on it, I love it. Oat V, Hightown. Not allowed to gallop in the city streets, which, you know, to be fair.
None of which are suitable to show myself in.
So yeah, actually in the city, within the walls or whatever. And across the bridge.
Oh, that's bad luck.
With some weird elven statues, I guess. Not really sure. I don't think that, obviously there was an elven city around here somewhere, because there always is. But, I don't think the palace is actually elven itself. I love how, like, it's exactly like stereotypical princess castle type of a French castle style.
My, do I ever feel like doing absolutely nothing?
Mood. Here. There's just a small child bard. Are you a child bard or a halfling bard? I can't tell. Yes, it's a child. Amazing. So I think she's actually inside. So what have we got? We've got a nice terrace with children laughing and people playing games and singing and all that good stuff.
By my troth, it is the Witcher who saved us from war.
Knights everywhere. I love them. Hello, Bard.
How are you faring?
Sing for me.
Yes, master.
Oh, there once was a hero named Ragnar the Red. Okay, so we get past the Ducal Guardsman. Let's see, Henrietta. What is up, my lady?
Geralt of Rivia, Master Witcher.
Absolutely.
I was not mistaken. You arrived and trouble followed soon after.
Ah, yes.
Step
no,
aside.
Sir Demian.
Got a matter for the Duchess.
At last, Witcher. We've been on tenterhooks. Did you catch Milton's killer?
Strictly speaking, no.
Found the beast of Beauclair. Just couldn't kill it.
We sent you after a monster and you return with nothing? We are very disappointed.
Situation's not quite that simple. Beast's a powerful vampire.
Is this a problem?
Is
it too much for a witcher? A monster slayer? But everyone knows how to end a vampire. Draw him by trick into sunlight. Or arm yourself with ample garlic and drive a stake through its heart.
Garlic's useless against vampires. Sun and stakes don't hurt him either. Those methods, pure invention. Only work in legends and fables.
Fantastic.
And buckthorn? When I was a child, Grandmama Ademarta always claimed buckthorn drives off vampires.
Silver sword's your best option for keeping them at bay. But it won't get the job done, because only a higher vampire can truly kill another of its kind.
Excuses. Ha! Your Grace, I shall assemble a battue. Bring the matter to its end at once. The Witcher need but tell us where to find this monster.
Let them go to their deaths. Let's maybe not be quite so blunt.
Whoa, this is work for a Witcher, not for your guardsmen.
Yet when a Witcher fails, my guardsmen must step in. I'll take my best. 40 hardened veterans.
Oh my god,
no vampire can stand up to that.
40, 50, 100, doesn't matter. Won't make any difference against him.
You have not seen my guardsmen in action.
Yeah, you haven't seen...
Hit a target that moves faster than the wind?
How? What creature can do such things?
Creatures like this one. Higher vampires, we call them. Each one's a little different. Unique or exceptional, you might say. Some transform into giant bats. Others communicate with animals, command them.
Yet all are still brainless beasts.
No!
Dead wrong. Thinking of lesser vampires. Alps, Ekamaras, Catacans, for instance. They're ruled by instinct, sure. Attack anything that smells of blood. Higher vampires? They think. They employ reason.
Monsters driven by reason. A curious contention. What, then, do you intend to do?
Honestly. I'm not going to keep arguing with him. I feel like he's not going to listen.
Try to talk to him. That's our best bet.
I cannot believe this. Her Grace summons a Witcher to kill a monster. Instead, he wishes to chat with it.
Know what I'm doing. His lover was kidnapped. He's being blackmailed.
Blackmailed? Be so kind as to explain how a vampire might be blackmailed.
Higher vampires? They're like us, motivated by emotions, not instinct. Not only are they intelligent to an extreme, they're emotionally rich. Capable of feeling many things, even love.
Unstable is
this
the word.
One fell in love with a woman, a human, and he'll do anything to keep her from harm.
You do not, I trust, suggest we let Milton's killer go free. Or wait until it murders again. We must render it harmless as quickly as possible.
Yeah, so we need to find her.
Which is why that's my aim now, to prevent further attacks. Vampires only half the problem. Blackmailers at fault chiefly. Kidnap the woman to control the vampire.
And what do you propose to do?
Well, I'm gonna find her.
I'll find the blackmailer, free the vampire's lover.
You were to destroy him, not help him.
No one else should die. That's most important. As soon as the woman's safe, he'll have no more reason to kill.
Little
I admit to being swayed, Witcher. You may be right. Do you know anything about the blackmailer?
Got one lead. A few scraps of paper. Blackmailer wrote the names of the vampire's victims on them. One of them stained. A drop of wine, looks like. So damn little to go on.
You've no idea how wrong you are, my dear.
Yeah, I was going to say, can somebody
sommelier.
smell
Hop.
exactly which wine it is by like licking the paper?
Wine is sacred. Here there is no such thing as a drop of wine, or stains therefrom. They are stains from a drop of Est, Ervelus, Fiorano.
Your Grace wished to see me?
Witcher, show him the paper scrap.
Alright, and the sommelier is going to like lick the
Benoit,
paper
can you
or
determine
whatever.
which wine made this stain?
Is he going to lick it? No, he's gonna sniff it.
Yes, yes. The west bank of the Sara too. That's rather obvious. Aged in barrels of Beauclair oak. Hue, deep burgundy. Clarity, high. It's simple. Saint-Réal, the 1269 vintage.
Fantastic.
That's impossible. The wine is produced at Castel Ravello, especially and exclusively for the ducal table. Perhaps some Saint-Réal was stolen. We must go to the vineyard, see if there's not been an incident.
You'd think you would have heard about the incident, and also please don't come with me, Anna. That's very unwise.
It's highly unlikely you've ever had a chance to partake of it. As I said, it is only ever served to the ducal family.
Yeah, no,
Didn't stop her from ending up on that scrap of paper.
I am certain that this is something to do with her sister.
Mistaken.
In matters of wine, Benoit is never mistaken. If he says it's Saint-Réal, it is Saint-Réal. We must ride to Castel Ravello at once. Discover what has happened.
Why do you want to come?
Wait. Your Grace wants to go with me? Out of the question.
What if you freaking die to the vampire? That would be terrible.
I hope you do not suppose we will sit on our ducal hiney and do nothing while our duchy is in grave danger.
Your Grace, what you propose is far too dangerous.
Thank you, Damien.
The witches
something you've
should go
actually
along.
said that's sensible.
It pleases me to see you gentlemen finally agree on something. But I've made my decision. We shall go, accompanied by the best possible escorts. You,
Both
Captain,
of us.
and Geralt.
Yay!
We will travel incognito.
Party.
We've no wish to give the court any reason to gossip. For the duration of this mission, I release you from your obligation to adhere to court protocol. In short, from now on, I am Anna Henrietta, not your Grace.
Yes, Your Grace. Witcher, are you ready?
No.
Need more time.
Make haste. Time is of the essence.
Absolutely. It's not really. But fantastic. So, yeah, Damien and Anna Henrietta are going to be joining us for the next quest, which is going to be interesting. Hope that Regis then shows up as well, because then it'll be a real party.
Patrolling on an empty stomach. Dreadful.
Oh no, that was so funny, the way his line echoed because he's got his helmet on. Little things that amuse. Right, okay. I am, I think, going to leave it here because what I need to do, most importantly of all, is go back to Novigrad and do a whole bunch of selling stuff that I'm overburdened with. So, I'm going to do that off screen, I think, because that's much more fun. But what we will do first, actually, is go and admire the renovations to our house first. That is important and nice. And maybe order the next renovations, see what our options are. Yeah. There we go, so it's had beautiful whitewash on the outside, looking much better. Oh, and they've done little, like, murals of grapes on the walls. That's such a cute touch, I love it. Oh, and the barrels. Oh, isn't that fab? That's so cute. Okay, Barnabas, what are our next options? And how much are they going to cost?
Renovations coming along all right, Barnabas Basil?
Superbly, sir. General refurbishment has been completed. And I took the liberty of adding 2 racks, each upon which you might hang weapons and armor, if you've some pieces you'd like to display. Likewise, I have prepared a few spots in which new paintings might be hung. In Athenus, the laborers dusting out the cellar have made a most unusual discovery.
An unusual discovery?
I believe it's something you'll wish to see.
Hell yeah. I will go there right now.
If you say I should see it, I'll go see it right now, BB.
Dun 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 dun. Optional, search the cellar. Oh, right. Which cellar? Same cellar that we fought the Bruxa in. Yes, it is. Okay, okay. What am I looking for here? It's behind the, yeah.
Strange.
It is.
Something behind this wall, I think.
Noticed this wall before on the mini-map and did not... Oh, hello. Alchemy table.
Laboratory. Must have been an alchemist at one time.
Okay. And I can just... I can dismantle... this is where I do... Oh, that's very useful. Okay, so all the mutagen stuff added in this expansion can be done down here. Julius van Gaver's letter. Good name. I sent to study Banard, famed school of mages. Yeah, Magic Herald, a weak hole over soul, ravished by passion for organic alchemy. Fantastic. Fellow lover of alchemy. Workings of transmutations of mutagens in... Yep. Good, good, good. Fantastic. Very, very useful. So yeah, there's a suspicious letter. And... Right, what else have we got? Oh, and I can replenish my potions without meditating down here. That is interesting. Bombs and potions have gained an additional charge. What, like permanently? Explain. Okay. I mean, okay, not decoctions, but normal potions. Oh, they have! Hell yeah! Wow, that's so good. I love it. Brilliant. Okay, right, let's see what other options I can get to restore my beautiful home.
BB, know anything about the laboratory in the cellar? One of the previous owners take an interest in alchemy?
A laboratory? Alchemy? I know nothing of it. But I understand that to a witcher this must
also, I
be
love
a
that I have, you know, like
intriguing
builders
find.
in, but I still just
It
blew
is.
the wall down
It was
with
walled
art.
up. Equipment's pretty ancient too, so it must have belonged to someone who lived at Corvo Bianco before you started working here. Whoever it was sure knew their stuff, though. Got dragon glass vials and flasks, stills, sublimators, vengerometers.
Forgive me, sir, but I fear I don't follow.
Just saying, it's top-notch equipment. True masterpieces of craftsmanship for use in alchemy. Brewing a concoction with this stuff versus doing it over an open fire? Well, there's no comparison.
Then I am all the more delighted you discovered it, sir.
Starting to really like this place. Maybe we should keep going, refurbish some more. What do you think, BB?
As you wish,
do we
sir.
think?
Shall we see to the house or the grounds this time?
It depends on what I can afford. What have we got?
Feels like by investing a bit of coin, I could make the house more functional.
Indeed, momentum is best maintained once established. Now that we've finished the general renovations, you might begin to consider such things as a new bed, or additional armor stands, or weapon racks. Also some new furnishings, and a fresh coat of paint
Maybe
on the
some weapon
walls
racks
would
would
do
be
much to
very
improve
cool.
the guest quarters.
Yeah, what? How much
Was
is
wondering about the guest room.
Oh, but that is immaterial. All self-respecting homes should boast a comfortable guest room. What if someone were to drop by unannounced?
Sacred hospitality, man. Okay, 1,000 I can
Yeah,
probably...
sooner we start on that the better.
I can tell a man of action immediately. I'll see to it
Fantastic.
myself.
Brilliant.
Is there anything else you require, sir?
Gardens, though.
If you
What
don't
else
mind,
can we do?
I'd rather postpone.
Of course, sir, as you wish.
Grounds.
Starting to get into this whole...
What a splendidly wise idea. Now that the general refurbishment is done.
Yeah, no, Roach deserves
You know,
a roomier
Roach,
stable.
my horse? Well, we've been through a lot together. And since I finally got a decent place to stay, I think she deserves one too.
Hell yeah, she
A
does.
sturdy stable testifies to a most honorable owner. Just say the word, and I'll have them start working on it at once.
Bonus to stamina, but I can't afford it. Damn it.
Know what?
Ponder the notion however long you...
How much for the herbs?
So, sometimes I have to...
Well, you're in luck, sir. The flower garden, once kept by Madame Nina, Monsieur Bolis's wife, seems the ideal place to cultivate herbs.
Yeah, also expensive, but those are functional and
Know
useful.
what? Might not be the best time to lay out that kind of coin. Let me sleep on it.
Ponder the notion...
Well, that's fantastic. Okay, so I will...
Let's put a pin in this for now.
Get
Not
both
the
of those
slightest
done
problem, sir.
as soon as I have made enough money by getting rid of all these surplus armor that I am carrying. Which I will do by going back to the main shops in Novigrad. So, I will leave it here and do all that off screen, and then on Sunday you can join me for beautiful unencumbered shenanigans with Anna Henrietta and Damien de la Tour. And hopefully we can find out who has been keeping Detlav's girlfriend locked up, chopping bits off her and all that good stuff, and we can start to unravel this whole plot. The Beast! Yeah, so thanks for watching, everybody, and I'll be back on Sunday like normal. Bye for now.